I am the back-end handyman. I fix things as cheap as I can, which is often all by myself. I am not a professional. May not be done the right way, but it's done my way. I assume no responsibility if you attempt the same thing and damage anything. Hey guys, what's up? It's Back-end Handyman, and here I am with my car, an emergency side project. Yesterday when we were driving home, we went to her father's house, which is in Severy, Kansas. Well, yeah, it started overheating, and it was changing thermostat, and hopefully that'll fix it. And whenever your car overheats, what I found to do last night, get up, go into speed, maybe 5-10 miles an hour over, and then put it in neutral and kill it, and just let it fucking coast, dude. I could probably go for like 5 miles max. So it would get real hot, and I'd get up to speed, I'd fucking put it in neutral, and then I'd fucking kill the motor and just let it coast. And by the time I got to where I was barely creeping down the fucking highway, it was cooled off a little bit. I could just start it back up. But you have to do that like every couple miles or so. It kind of really sucks, and I don't feel like doing that for the rest of my life. So we need to fix this shit. That's kind of an emergency. Here we are, my little Deadpool car. Okay. Now, the fucking thermostat is down here. Underneath this, I got to access it from the bottom. I'll probably jack the car up a little bit. Alright, now first things first, I was draining the antifreeze. Look how little antifreeze this thing had in it. Of course, it's still dripping like crazy, but I'm surprised it didn't shell the motor, which made me think, hey, maybe I should change the oil while I'm down here. So I got my 11/16 out, and I just went ahead and pulled that plug to make sure that that oil wasn't all fucking milky, because that would suck. It got to the red at the hot mark, and Krista told me, she's like, oh, it got hot, and I was like, oh, well, pull over. Well, at that point in time, we pulled over, and you just let it sit for a few minutes and it would cool back down. Well, as we were getting home, it got harder and harder for it to cool down. You know, I was thinking it was the air conditioner, because the air conditioner is working like crazy, and what it would do is it would get really hot in there, and the air conditioner would cool it off, and then it'd quit blowing cold air. It'd just blow hot air. And I was like, oh, well, fuck. Well, I was kind of taking a nap, and it was doing it for a little while, I remember, because I was kind of dozing in and out. Yeah, you see that black tube right there? All right. And see those two nuts, one on each side? You get those nuts on there and just take them off, and then you'll have the thermostat. That's all I got to do is take that off for now to change that thermostat. Another reason that you don't ever want to let it overheat is because with these newer cars, the aluminum blocks are susceptible to warping and all that kind of stuff. That's why whenever it was overheating, I was worried about it, you know, cracking the block or something. Accessing this thermostat from the bottom is the best way. That's what it looks like after you fucking get it out, man. Get antifreeze all over the fucking place. It's right there. These things are so fucking easy to work on. I tell you, I had to get this fucking pry bar here and fucking just get on the tip of that fucking thermostat and fucking get on it, because it wouldn't fucking come out. So let me go ahead and get that out. Thermostat. So it has that little bleeder thing on top and that little notch that goes on the top. Make sure that you put it in at the right position, because there's actually a notch for that notch. I need to go get the gasket for this and the thermostat. Alright guys, here's the thermostats. I don't know why the fuck this one is different. This is the new one. I looked up the part number online, which is this. I cross-referenced it, make sure they didn't mess up. And I mean, there is one thing they have in common, that little nub that's on the top. It's on this one too, so I guess maybe it's just an updated one. I'm gonna put it in and see how it freaking works. Then after you get your thermostat housing back on there and you get them nuts on there, And you wiggle around in there and you get your fucking torque wrench in there. You have to torque them to 14 foot-pounds, which is about 168 inch-pounds. And then the thermostat is good. All you have to do on these is hand tighten them. Make sure you don't have the damn rubber left on there from the old one. You'd be good. You tighten them as hard as you can with your hand. That way they can come off easy. The bolt is good on the back. Alright, then you put your some antifreeze in there. It helps to squeeze these hoses. Try to get any bubbles out of it. Pretty good ring. Sounds good so far. That's not good. Go ahead and open these caps back up. Now you just let the engine warm up. Oh, the AC's cold again. Heck yeah. I'm feeling pretty confident on this, guys. You want to get the temperature up to normal to see if it holds pressure, to see if there's going to be any issues under a hot drive or anything like that. So this is going to take a few minutes. I'm going to sit here and cool off in front of my AC, man. AC. Oh, man. Bad news, man. It's been bubbling ever since it started to heat up a little bit. I put the cap on this, it starts bubbling down there. For fuck's sake. God damn it. When your car overheats, your head can get warped, your head gasket can blow out, you can crack your block. If you crack your block, you might see something like that. That might be from the air conditioning, I doubt it. We're gonna have to put this thing up on the ramps. Well, it's slowing down a little bit. Okay, it's at normal operating temperature. Okay, this is where it's leaking at from back here. A little hose, I don't know what it goes to. I think that's a condensation jet though. Because it is hot as fuck outside and it's cold as shit air conditioning. And that is pretty clear water. I mean, it's got antifreeze in it. It's cool. Just now it's at operating temperature. Okay, as you've seen, it overheated like crazy. You don't want to pour antifreeze in a hot motor, so leave the cap off. I think that tells you right there. That's exhaust. It smells like exhaust, so it's got a blown head gasket. I think it's a head gasket. It might be a cracked block or fucking something else. I don't even know if it's worth fixing. I've never done head gaskets, so I have a feeling it's time to just sell it and move on. Or I can learn something new. I mean, I think over the years I've probably gotten rid of over 10 different vehicles that had a blown head gasket because I don't want to work on them. Fuck. Tearing apart that motor, that's something I have no idea about. Never tried it, and I know once you get it apart, if you don't know how to put it back together, it's just fucked. So I think I'll probably get a head gasket for like 50 bucks or maybe 100. But this is the thermostat replacement. Yay! We replaced the thermostat, but that's fucking blown head gasket or something. We haven't even got the title for this thing in yet. I'm gonna ponder this for a bit. Like, subscribe, peace out.